Well, it looks like we're starting at 311. I thought it was going to be 310, but it just changed just before the camera finally went on. The title for the video today is Healing Emotional Wounds. And the blurb goes like this, and I will, of course, comment more. My son sent me a fairly long letter about what has been happening in our family. He's surely right about one thing. My daughter and son-in-law have never been freeloaders. I misunderstood the meaning, giving people the wrong impression. They have always paid their own expenses for food, transportation, and more. In the beginning, they gave me $20 a month toward utilities. That stopped when fines and other legal expenses hit the proverbial fan. They began paying a portion of their electric bill last month, $200. Though I'm told they gave me $100 the previous month. I'm not going to argue. The electric bill for these 2 months was $293.40 and $266.16. Bottom line, I love my family and do not want to see my grandkids hurt if I can help it. We still have legal hurdles to transcend to keep the home. It is my prayer that before the current school year is ended, we will find a way for them to move into their own place. We love each other, and I want healing for all of us. It certainly has been an emotional roller coaster. Coaster isn't there. It's a longer blurb than normal, but way shorter than what my son sent me. He sent me paragraphs of information. And I gave my daughter the opportunity to hear it. My son thought it was okay. My daughter is just too busy, and said she trusts me, and so I did the best that I could to consolidate what Tom put in many paragraphs and to tell the truth. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. Things are what they are, and the family is worth saving. And I want to say something about David and Carrie. Yes, they and Tom all drink more than I would. That's a given, because I hardly drink at all, and haven't drank actually since probably February was probably the last time I maybe had a drink. I'm not sure. I know starting when I went into the hospital and stuff, I didn't have anything since then. But in any case, that doesn't make them bad people. And, you know, I've known some wonderful people in my life that were alcoholics. Now, I don't know, I know I would term an alcoholic somebody that drinks every day is an alcoholic, unless maybe it's one drink or something like that. And that's not the case with my family. In any case, though, they are good parents. I've watched them with their kids. They treat their children well. Are they perfect? Of course not. There's no family that's perfect. There's no parent, there's no kid that's perfect. I mean, sometimes my grandson loves me and treats me really nice. Sometimes he can be really nasty. The same little kid, same person, can show two different faces, as it were. And that's true with all of us. We all have more than one face, more than one image that we present to the world and to the people around us. But I want to just establish the fact that I do love my family, and I do believe that my family loves me. We've caused each other a lot of stress over the past month because, yes, I wanted my home back. I'm not going to deny that. I wanted my home back, but I don't want to do it at the expense of creating conflict and all sorts of problems for my family, for not just my daughter and son-in-law and 3 children, but my son, my ex-wife, my ex-wife's husband, and it ripples and then starts affecting everybody. And so I'd rather bite the bullet and help them get on their feet to the best of my ability. I'm hoping that the ambassador comes through and enables me to get some of the money that's been promised to me, because there are legal expenses just to maintain the home, and I do want to have a lawyer, and I hesitate to take the money out of my savings that I need for funeral expenses should I die. And I'll tell you the truth, lately I've not been feeling very well. I've not had energy. Of course, last night I didn't get much sleep, and that probably has a lot to do with how I feel today. But I feel terrible today. I feel absolutely run down and dragged through the mud, if you will. I mean, it just emotionally, I don't have a lot of energy. But I'm still making this video because I did finally get the information from my son and consolidated it to the best of my ability. But again, my family loves me. I love my family. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to hurt anybody in the whole world. I don't want to hurt, and I don't want to be hurt. I've actually unfriended more people in the past week or so than probably any week that I've been doing videos and stuff like that, because some people just want to be nasty and play mean, and I just won't continue to tolerate that. So on that note, I'm going to end this video and say thank you for listening, and also request your prayers for everybody involved. And please pray too that the attorney that was recommended, we are able to find a way to pay him, and that he will give good representation to enable us to not have the house stolen out from underneath us, which should never have happened in the beginning. I'm adding some stuff, but the original agreement, when I allowed them to appoint the power of attorney so that they could sell the property on their island, was that my house was not part of the deal. That was could be kept by me, and any proceeds beyond that they could keep without any argument from me. I relinquished. Again, it was listed for $999,000. Two offers were $870 and $850, and I would have accepted either one of them. And all I wanted out of the whole thing was my home, and they've challenged that in court. From my point of view, very unlawful. Anyway, that's my video for today, and I do thank you for listening. And again, I thank you for your prayers and your loving support of me and my